Pleasant good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Turfway Park Racing and Gaming, our 22nd night of action for the 2024 winter-spring season. 5:55 first post, 9 races this evening. Our 7th race is our Saturday night featured event. It's the 37th running of the Valdale, $125,000 guaranteed. 3-year-old fillies traveling 6.5 furlongs, a nice sized field of 10. 8:55 approximate post time. We have a 20-cent single six jackpot carryover, a little more than $25,000. That starts in tonight's 4th race. I'm your track announcer, Tony Kalo. Let's open up our programs. Here are the changes. In the opener, there is an additional workout. 7, Capture the Glory, Thoroughbred Training Center, 4th of February. 3/8, Fast Track, 37, and 1/5 Breezy. The opener will begin the early double, the early pick 3, and the early pick 5. The yank is in, just about ready for the opener. And there they go. Capture the Glory fires out to the early lead. Military Drill assumes the second spot. Also there with him, JW Ruckus and DeYank from the far outside. Mon Ami Fuzzy, Great Charmer, Indefatigable. They are about 4 or 5 lengths off the lead, held by Big Long Shot, Capture the Glory, and Joe Phillips is a little less than 7 lengths from the front. Capture the Glory at a big number, making the pace up the backstretch run, better than 2.5 lengths to JW Ruckus and Military Drill. Great Charmer, Mon Ami Fuzzy, DeYank, 3 wide, Indefatigable, 4 deep. And Joe Phillips is still at that back marker, and Capture the Glory still has the lead all to himself. Military Drill tries to cut into the margin. Also there with him, JW Ruckus. Great Charmers trying to lengthen his stride along with Indefatigable. Mon Ami Fuzzy asked for some run from the inside. Still Capture the Glory at this big price. He's led the entire trip. Here comes Military Drill from the second spot. Capture the Glory 2 lengths near the 8th pole. Plenty of pursuers. Mon Ami Fuzzy, Indefatigable. Far outside is Joe Phillips. Here comes Joe Phillips to the extreme outside. Indefatigable and Mon Ami Fuzzy. Joe Phillips trying to come and pick him up. Who's going to win the Saturday opener? Maybe Indefatigable, a 3-way thriller to kickstart this card. Mon Ami Fuzzy was there. Joe Phillips rolling late. We know that Great Charmer checked in 4th for the Superfecta. Great way to kickstart the card. A 3-way thriller. Indefatigable, Mon Ami Fuzzy. Those two right there. Thrilling finish. Joe Phillips also amongst that group. Great Charmer. Here are the numbers indeed. 3 Indefatigable. He's the unofficial winner. Second place, 1 Mon Ami Fuzzy. Third place, 4 Joe Phillips. Fourth place, 2 Great Charmer. That final running time, 1:18 and 53 100ths. 7-1 upsetter, Indefatigable in the Saturday opener. In the winner's circle is number 3, Indefatigable. He is a 6-year-old chestnut gelding by Carpe Diem out of the Seeking the Gold mare, Seeking Adele, owned by Tim Gerton, Mark Mazzacco, and Tito Bongiorno. Tim Gerton is the trader-winning jockey is Walter Rodriguez. Winner was bred in Kentucky by Fadai Karaman. That exacta $126.68. The trifecta $140.74. 10-cent superfecta $53.17. Dollar superfecta $531.72. Second race will commence the early pick 4. Scratch number 2, La Torista. 7, Kick Out the Jams. 3 pounds over. 22 minutes away. 6:27 is the post time. And there they go. Slow start, Kick Out the Jams. Miss Moon Pie, King's Legacy, Hope Over Fear. These 3 hustle away. They will ensure a pretty good clip heading into the first turn. With the lead, Miss Moon Pie, but lots of pace pressure from both King's Legacy and Hope Over Fear. Second exchange is in the 4th spot, a length in front of Bowie. Midfield in that 5th spot, 6 lengths off the lead. 2.5 to Keller Crush, who's getting some pace to chase. A length to Tammy Ann. And clock strikes 12, almost 3 to Abigail Lee, and it's about 5 lengths to Kick Out the Jams, who's the last of all, and they are really sizzling up front, 23 1/5. Miss Moon Pie and King's Legacy. Hope Over Fair is third. Second Exchange in the fourth spot, 6 off the lead. 2 clear of Bowie with Color Crush. Clock strikes 12 from the inside. 2.5 to Tammy Ann. Similar margin, Abigail Lee. Another 2 lengths to the trailer, who remains Kick Out the Jams. Miss Moon Pie is running a good one, very aggressively handled. She has the lead, but here comes some closers. Second Exchange, Bowie, Clock Strikes 12, and Color Crush. They are all closing in after Miss Moon Pie. Miss Moon Pie still with the lead. Bowie's under a heavy drive. Second Exchange is there in the second spot. Color Crush has some run. Where's she going to go? Clock strikes 12 to her inside. And the one that was last is really gearing up. Her name is Kick Out the Jams. They got to still step up to Miss Moon Pie. She's got to be tired. Plenty of pursuers, and it's time to pump up the jam with Kick Out the Jams to the far outside. Kick Out the Jams, and quickening with her late clock strikes 12. Kick Out the Jams. Last to first. In the second spot was Clock Strikes 12. After that, we're going to need a photo for third with Second Exchange, Miss Moon Pie, and also there with them, Color Crush. In a 2-turn race over the Tapeta surface here at Turfway Park, and the gal that was last was the one that was licking her chops at the back of the pack. That's 7, Kick Out the Jams. She came with a huge run. She is in a photo, though, with the 5. Clock strikes 12. Got pretty tight. Looked like the 7 got it. We shall see. 140 and 41 100ths. The final time from tonight's second race. Kick Out the Jam. 6 career victory. 6-year-old bay mare by Temple City out of the Not For Love mare. Cherry Bomb by Christina Estevanco and Margot Scott. Richard Estevanco, the winning trader. Winning jockey Edgar Martinez. Estevanco's been on fire of late. The winner was bred in Kentucky by Rock Talk Farm, LLC. Exacta $123.94. The trifecta $105.09. 3-7 early double $89.37. 10-cent tray, 10-cent super vecta $111.42. The dollar super $1,114.29. Third race offering a double and a mid, a pick 3, 6 and 10, both scratched Christmas present and fiery tail. 6 and 10 out of tonight's third. Abel Cedillo, new jockey at 12, stubborn kind of fella. The 13 draws in off the also eligible list. 11 Happy Hour Bobby will be racing with blinkers on. Blinkers on, 11 Happy Hour Bobby. Couple of overweights, 2 Senior Joe Beam, 2 pounds over. 5 Celtic Mischief, 3 pounds over the weight.
When it comes to horse racing, you can never have too much information. With Twin Spires, you can place your bets with confidence. Whether you use handicapping insights like our Brisnet speed ratings, prime power, and past performances, the guidance of our experts' top picks, or just choose a name that catches your eye. Yes! No matter how you pick your horse, bet with Twin Spires and use stable alerts to never miss a bet.
And there they go. Celtic Mischief away in last. Happy Hour Bobby fires out to the lead. Stubborn Kind of Fella and Leo's Roar vie for the second spot. Topping from the rail. Hindenburg 3 deep. Raff splits them. Boise is 6 lengths off the lead with Celtic Mischief. To the rail is Senior Joe Beam. And towards the tail of the field races Merlin Song along with Agador Spartacus. So with the lead, Happy Hour Bobby with the addition of the blinkers, making the pace to the 3/8. But here comes Stubborn Kind of Fella getting within 3 parts of a length. Hindenburg and Leo's Roar have 2.5 to find as they approach the 5/16. Topping is 5 lengths off the lead. Raff to his outside. Celtic Mischief is 3 wide. Senior Joe Beam from the inside. Boise third last. Agador Spartacus second last. Merlin Songs at the back. And here's Stubborn Kind of Fell off the turn. He's the one to beat approaching the 8th pole. Leo's Roar makes a move for second. Happy Hour Bobby caves it in. Then go to Senior Joe Beam. Raff to the extreme outside. It is with the lead. Stubborn Kind of Fella. Senior Joe Beam doing what he does best, closing in late, but he's not going to get there. That's Stubborn Kind of Fella from Senior Joe Beam. Leo's Roar was third. Raff's in a photo for fourth with Topping. Stubborn kind of fella worked out a very cozy trip, stalking the pacemaking happy hour Bobby. He had all the momentum off the turn. Senior Joe Beam, that grizzled, a salty veteran, the 10-year-old, putting in that strong stretch run as he likes to do, coming up just a little bit empty. 12 Stubborn kind of fella, the 8-5 post-time favorite. He's the unofficial winner. 2 Senior Joe Beam, second, third place, 8 Leo's Roar. We need a photo for fourth. The final running time, 1:11 and 68/100ths from tonight's third. In the winner's circle is number 12, Stubborn Kinda Fella. His fourth career score, a 5-year-old obey gelding by Runaway and Hide out of the Arch mare, She Gloria, owned by James Celeste Jr. along with Stephen Simonek. Christopher Davis, the winning trader, winning jockey, is Abel Cedillo. Stubborn Kinda Fella was bred in Kentucky by Jack Swain III. And tonight's third race is official. 12-2-8-7. That exacta $22.46. Trifecta $26.56. 7-12 daily double $35.65. 10-cent super $60.90. Dollar superfecta $609 and a nickel. 3-7-12 early pick 3 $152.58. Fourth race starts our 20-cent single six jackpot, more than $25,000 in the carryover. Scratch 10 Princess Kalamo. And there they go. Pretty good start. Then Gallery Gal comes away in last after all of that. So High Fashion Kate begins the best. Maxi Superfly showing plenty of pop from the inside. And these two get acquainted at the 7/8. High Fashion Kate just a little quicker. Betty Davis is into the third spot. Corkage Fee is in the fourth position. Here's the favorite Musical Note. She's fifth and a little less than 5 lengths off the lead. About a length to Blenheim Baby. 2.5 back to a Queen's Notice from her flank races. Gigi's World Everland is second last, and Gallery Gal, who is the early trailer after somewhat of a slow start, is zipping along up front. High Fashion Kate working with better than 4 lengths. In the second spot, Maxi Superfly. And racing into third from the outside is Betty Davis, joined by the heavy favorite Musical Note. They have more than 5.5 to make up on High Fashion Kate. About 3 lengths to Gigi's World and Corkage Fee. Everland's trying to wind up to her outside races. Gigi's World, that was Queen's Notice from the inside. Towards the tail is a Gallery Gal. High Fashion Kate. Here comes Musical Note. Maxi Superflies all in, likewise for Betty Davis. And Queen's Notice continues to improve her position. Queen's Notice closing in very nicely, and Everland's right after her. So here comes Musical Note, and here comes Queen's Notice and Everland. Musical Notes making her move, immediately tackled by Queen's Notice, and Everland is showing some promise once again. Here's Everland with a big run on the 2-path. Everland up the inside. Everland has come away with the lead. Queen's Notice is second. Maxi Superfly re-rallying for third. Not tonight for Musical Notice. 15-1's kind of a gift for Everland. Showed tremendous athleticism in her maiden victory. Queen's Notice second, then Maxi Superfly. A Musical Note finished fourth to complete that superfecta. Big price here on 3 Everland. Anybody who watches replays could only be impressed with the athleticism Everland showed back in late December. She had no right to win that affair. Taught her by Arrogate. Got a much cleaner trip this evening, and she showed that impressive turn of foot like she did when graduating. 15-1 on Everland. We'll look back on this one. The one Musical Note took all the money. Everland was just completely dismissed. I like this filly. Her name is Everland. Looking very forward to her next start. 3-year-old Gray-Roan filly by Arrogate out of the Tappet mare Ever Changing. By Foster Family Racing. Along with William Wargel, RK Eckrich Racing LLC, and Maxis Stable. Eric Foster, the winning trainer. Abel Cedillo with a riding double. Everland was bred in Kentucky by George Strawbridge Jr. 3-5-2-1 top 4 finishers. That exacta $215.14. The trifecta $327.53. 10-cent superfecta $177.26. Superfecta $1,772.61. 712-3, pick 3, $383 and some change. Abel Cedillo's double, 12-3, $48.85. $383.55 for that 7-12-3, pick 3. Fifth race starts the late pick 5. 7 and 10 both scratched. Page 1 and Counter Strike. The fifth race named in honor of happy birthdays to Chris Neiman and Trey Solomon. And the fifth is in 22 minutes at 7:55. And there they go. Awkward start. Insolito, who's normally near the top spot, also slowly into stride, both solidify and good as I once was. Olazabal and Bushido begin the best, and Shefflin attends the pace with Diamond City. And also there is Pure Panic, and even farther out, My Grass is Blue. Insolito likes to be up and amongst the pace. He had that awkward start. He gets within 3.5 lengths heading into the turn. Nifty's beginning his bid. Here comes Nifty, 5 lengths off the lead, assuming an inside path. And the others have a ton of work to do. Olazabal and Bushido. And Shefflin is right there ready to make his presence felt. And there's Shefflin making his move for the lead. And trying to quicken in with him, Diamond City and Pure Panic, who's been covering a ton of ground. And also trying to still wind up is Nifty, who's moved away from the inside, but it's all about Shefflin. Shefflin has the lead. Shefflin's the leader near the 8th pole. Pure Panic's chasing him. Nifty's now back along the inside, who continues with his run, but it's all about Shefflin. A late charge coming from the far outside from Solidify. Shefflin, though, is clear in deep stretch. Shefflin's going to get it done. How about this run from Solidify? Boy, he was rolling. And they're going to Pure Panic, Nifty, and Diamond City. Shefflin is the winner. Pretty much had him dressed up as the winner from the top of the lane all the way to the wire, and then all of a sudden I noticed here comes Solidify. Panic started to set in, and I wrapped up on Shefflin too soon, because you don't want to do that over this Tapeta surface. They will make up a lot of ground in just the blink of an eye. But it is Shefflin. He's the 4-5 favorite. He's the unofficial winner. A heck of a run from number 1 Solidify, really rolling from off the pace. And tonight's fifth race is official. Entering the winner's circle is 3 Shefflin. Shefflin is a 4-year-old Grey Roan gelding by Cantharis out of the Quality Road mare Roaming, owned by Matheson Racing LLC, Williams Family Trust, Polger Holdings, and Barry Hall. Winning trader Billy Morey. Winning jockey Gerardo Corrales. Winner was bred in Kentucky by Hunter Valley. 3-1 exacta, $45.74. 319 trifecta, $52.70. 3-3 double, $31.67. Early pick 4, $1,041.33. 10 cent super, $24.24. Dollar super, $242.44. 12-3 pick 3, $79.41. Early pick 5, $6,632.92. 4 out of 5 is good for $48.98. It's post time for tonight's 6th race. 7 3-year-olds. Big favorite 7 Tennessee, 4-5. Number 5 Mugatu, 5-2. Jaybird time is in with evening news, and Mugatu. Palazzo moves forward. Here comes Stingy. There's Time Muse, stablemate to Jaybird time. And the big favorite, Tennessee, will be the last of 7. And there they go. Quick start, evening news. Time Muse is also forwardly positioned, and Stingy gets a nice trip into the 3rd spot along the inside. Here's the heavy favorite, Tennessee, setting up shop from 4th. He's in the clear from the outside. They go to Jaybird time, Mugatu, and Palazzo splitting runners. Evening News has the lead, 3 parts of a length to Time Muse. Stingy gets a nice tracking trip, saving ground. And Tennessee's amongst the early action. He's in the 4th spot, and he's only 2.5 off the lead entering the backstretch. About 2 lengths to Magatu, who races with Jaybird Time, and it's about 2.5 back to Palazzo. He's the last of the 7 3-year-olds. Time Muse turns up the pressure on Evening News. Stingy still holding his spot from the rail. Tennessee's in the clear from the 4th position, and he's 2.5 lengths off the lead. Mugatu and Jaybird Time have a good 4 lengths to find, and they're more than 3 lengths in front of Palazzo. Little more than 7 lengths covers the group. Evening News and Time Muse and Stingy still from the rail, and here's Tennessee beginning his bid. Evening News still with the lead. Time Muse is second, and Tennessee is traveling beautifully. Here he comes with his run. Tennessee getting within a length of Evening News. Mugatu tries to quicken in 3 wide. Stingy is a little even paced from the rail. Jaybird Time and Palazzo far out of it. And up goes Tennessee. But still fighting on is Evening News. Tennessee and Evening News at the 8th pole. Tennessee's not going by Evening News just quick enough. Evening News trying to fight on. Tennessee to the outside. Tennessee's going to do it the old-fashioned way. He earned it this evening. Evening News really tested the big favorite. Mugatu was a distant third, and even farther back was Stingy, who checked in 4th. Top of the lane, you're going to the window with all your money on Tennessee. Then it got a little interesting there for half a second. Evening News had a little more fight than kind of it looked like it would be at the top of the lane. Hard-earned victory, an old-fashioned victory. 7 Tennessee earned it this evening. Good effort from the runner-up for Evening News. Pace is always dangerous. That was the case here. Third place number 5 of Mugatu. Fourth place number 3, Stingy. 138 and 27/100ths. The final running time from the 6th. Tennessee, he's in the winner's circle. A 3-year-old dark bear brown colt by Justify out of the Smart Strike mare Zinze. By Windstar Farm LLC along with Sienna Farm LLC. Winning trader Brad Cox. Winning jockey the Axeman Luan Machado. Winner was bred in Kentucky by Summer Wind Equine LLC. Race 6 in the books officially 7453. Exact to $34.36. Trifecta $19.72. 3-7 jockey double $4.77. 10-cent super $12.84. Dollar superfecta $128.49. 3-3-7 pick 3 $53 and a penny. 7th race is the Saturday feature, the 37th running of the Valdale, $125,000 guaranteed. 6.5 furlong sprint, 3-year-old fillies, no changes. Nice-sized field of 10 in the Saturday feature, beginning our late pick 3, 24 minutes away at 8:55. Coming onto the track for tonight's 7th and featured event. The Saturday feature is the 37th running of the Valdale, $125,000 guaranteed, sprinting at 6.5 furlongs, 3-year-old fillies, a field of 10, no changes. It begins our late pick 3, and post time is in about 9 minutes. Here's the field 1 Cozy Rags, owned by Twin Oaks Bloodstock LLC. Her trainer is Brian Michael, the jockey Alvin Jimenez. Number 2 is Party, owned by Jeremiah Kane, conditioned by Ben Colebrook. Alex Achard is the jockey. Next will be number 3, Viscountess, owned by Commonwealth New Era Racing. Tim Gerton is the conditioner. In the irons, Gerardo Corrales. Next will be number 4, Pippet. Pippet is owned by Adrian Manzurg Wallace, conditioned by Brendan Walsh. Tyler Connor is aboard. Next will be Dee Dee McGee's 5 Nice's Pie. Nice's Pie is conditioned by Kelsey Danner. Adam Baskitza has the assignment. 6 is My Red, owned by Highlight Thoroughbreds. Her trainer is Ray Hernandez. Her jockey, Farron Peterson. Next will be number 7, Ma Ray's Girl, owned by Seymour Ajuki, along with Jack Stable LLC. Conditioned by Doug O'Neill. The pilot, Luan Machado. On to the 8, Indian Ink, owned and trained by John Ennis. Axel Concepcion aboard. 9, What's Crackin', owned by Randy Finnegan, along with Sarah Hamilton. Sarah is the trainer, the jockey Gavin Ashton. And completing the post parade, number 10, Summer in Tahoe, owned by Tier Racing LLC. Her trainer is Michael Ann Ewing, and the jockey is Declan Cannon. Those are the 10 3-year-old fillies in our Saturday feature, the 37th running of the Valdale, $125,000 guaranteed, 7 minutes until post time. And there they go in the 37th running of the Valdale Stakes. Slow start, long shot, Cozy Rags. Indian Ink flies away from her respective post. Summer and Tahoe also mixing it up. And what's cracking is right there in the third spot. And behind them races Myred. She's outside of Party. Malray's Girls in the clear, and she's 4 lengths off the lead, almost 3/4 of a length to Pippet. I'm going to Viscountess, who flanks her. Nice as Pie is a good 5 lengths from the lead, and it's more than 3.5 lengths back to Cozy Rags. As they race to the 3/8, and Indian Ink has the lead. Summer and Tahoe is second. Malray's Girls making up ground. She's into the third spot. Here comes Nice as Pie with her run. She's traveling well enough at the 3/8, and she gets within 2.5 lengths of the leaders. And it's a break of at least 4 lengths to Viscountess, Myred, Pippet, Cozy Rags. What's cracking gives way. Party's at the back. Indian Ink confronted by Nice as Pie. And here's the race we've been waiting for. And it doesn't look like it's going to develop into the race we thought, because there's Nice as Pie gliding on by Indian Ink. Nice as Pie. Look at this gal. Very impressive. A good-looking filly. Her name is Nice as Pie, and she's geared down to win the Valdale very impressively. Cozy Rags made up a lot of ground at a big number for second. Third, fourth, and fifth involves Indian Ink, Viscountess, and Pippet. How about Nice as Pie? Nice as Pie. I thought her and Indian Ink were a little more evenly matched. Not the case here, fans. Public knew what was going on. Nice as Pie. What a filly with a bright, bright future. She did this well within herself. One Cozy Rags from a long ways out of second. Third, fourth, and fifth got tight. Viscountess got a good late lunge for that Shodo. 117 and 57 100ths. Nice as Pie. Super impressive in the Valdale. It's time for Pie. Nice as Pie. 3 in a row. Good looking filly. 3-year-old bay filly by Tapiture out of the Include mare. How nice. Owned and bred in Kentucky by Dee Dee McGee. Dee Dee's got a runner. Winning trainer Kelsey Danner. Winning a jockey Adam Busquetsa. Directing your attention to the winner's circle with the trophy presentation for the 37th running of the Valdale is Mr. Michael Bova. Michael Bova is our senior Director of Security and Safety. Congratulations to Dee Dee McGee's Nice as Pie. 10-cent super, $64.95. Dollar superfecta, $649.58. 375 jockey pick 3, $3.80. 5-1 exacta, $46.60. 5-1-3 trifecta, $53.56. 7-5 jockey double, $4.50. On to the 8th race, scratch 5, a Spirit Catcher, 5 Spirit Catcher. Out of race 8 at 1 mile, beginning the late double, 23 minutes away, 9:25.
When it comes to horse racing, you can never have too much information. With Twin Spires, you can place your bets with confidence, whether you use handicapping insights like our Brisnet speed ratings, prime power, and past performances, the guidance of our experts' top picks, or just choose a name that catches your eye. Yes! No matter how you pick your horse, bet with Twin Spires and use stable alerts to never miss a bet.
And there they go. Rock the Nile away in last. Jack Summer is showing pace. Starship Belmont from off the pace. Jack Summer sent aggressively from the inside. Chica de Oro and Chica Chula are 2 and 3 deep heading into that first turn. Jack Summer making the pace. Chica de Oro is in the second spot. Chica Chula is third. Then with a Starship Belmont, she has the 4th position. And to her outside races Trick Hat. Tall Girl is 3 wide through the clubhouse turn. Rock the Nile and Zig Zappa are the last 2, and 7 lengths covers the group. Jack Summer, 24 and 2/5, has the lead to herself. Here's Starship Belmont moving into the second spot inside of Chica de Oro. Chica Chula's to the far outside. And then we have Trick Hat, who races with Tall Girl. They have a little more than 4 lengths to make up on the pacemaker. 2 clear of Rock the Nile. Zig Zappa still at the back. With the lead still Jack Summer. Jack Summer calls the shots from Starship Belmont. Chica Chula from the outside. Chica de Oro's from between gals. Tall Girl's into the 5th spot, and here comes Tall Girl making her move. Tall Girl is closing in. I'm going to Rock the Nile. Zig Zappa. Zig Zappa's now beginning to find her stride. She's making up ground quickly. Dropping out of it is Trick Hat. Jack Summer still has the lead all to herself. Tall Girl gets within 2 lengths. Jack Summer's the one to come and beat. Zig Zappa's beginning to find her stride to the far outside, but nobody really stepped up to Jack Summer. She still has the lead all to herself. Tall Girl is second. Zig Zappa's trying to close to the far outside. Here she comes now. Zig Zappa's really rolling to the outside, and it's time to recognize Zig Zappa. She is gradually getting to the top spot. Zig Zappa, perfectly timed. Walter Rodriguez. Jack Summer was second, and Tall Girl, Starship, Belmont, Chikachula, and Trick Hat. Very brave with the lead throughout. Nobody really stepped up to her through the running of the 8th race. Tall Girl made a little bit of a run through the turn, getting within about a length and a half or 2 at the quarter pole, but it is Zig Zappa, the one that was really taking off past the 3/8. She had a big time stride in the final quarter of a mile, and she is up in time, perfectly timed by Walter Rodriguez. 9 Zig Zappa first. And the winner's circle is 9 Zig Zappa. That's 2 out of 3 for this 5-year-old bay mare by Mr. Z out of the Touch Gold mare, Lady Z, by Juan Munoz Cano along with Mark Milliner. Juan is the winning trader. Perfectly timed ride by Walter Rodriguez, a riding double for Walter. The winner was bred in Kentucky by Calumet Farm. 10-cent super, $77.03. Dollar superfecta, $770.33. 9-1 exacta, $125.36. 9-1-8 trifecta, $114.04. 5-9 daily double, $8.68. 7-5-9 pick 3, $15.75. One more race to go on the Saturday card. One more race in the work week. Super high 5 opportunity, 3 scratches, 8 illegal, and both of the also eligibles 13 and 14. Saturday nightcap in 24 minutes at 9:55. And there they go. Centauro shows up first. Charted is there. Mining Camp wants to mix it up. El Cerrito guns from the inside. And farther out in the field, races Hijack the Party. Spanish Doubloons into the 6th spot. He races with Big Elm. After them, Egyptian King, Pepper Pete, Street Fight second last. Red Hill is at the back. Mining Camp, Charted, El Cerrito from the rail. Hijack the Party. Quite a mad dash for this top spot. Centauro's in the 5th position. Spanish Doubloon 6 from the inside, and he's a good 4 lengths off the lead. Big Elm's in the clear trying to advance. And they'll go to Pepper Pete. Pepper Pete along the inside. He is 4 lengths or 5 lengths off the lead. Egyptian King covers him. Towards the tail of the field, Red Hill along with Street Fight. El Cerrito has the lead. The rail's going to open up for Spanish Doubloon. Can he punch on through? With the lead, El Cerrito. Spanish Doubloon's under pressure. Centauro's closing to the outside, even farther out, Big Elm. It still is El Cerrito. Spanish Doubloon up the inside. Centauro in the center of the track with Big Elm. Spanish Doubloon and Big Elm. Big Elm and Spanish Doubloon. Big Elm! Big Elm, Centauro, Spanish Doubloon. 4th and 5th involves Egyptian King and El Cerrito. Horse race in the nightcap, Big Elm to the far outside. We've seen that move work this evening. 111 and 65, 100. 6 Centauro ran big. 4 Spanish Doubloon along the inside. They are the unofficial top 3 finishers. Need a photo for 4th and 5th. Make sure to hold all tickets. Big Elm at 5-1 in the nightcap. Big Elm is in the winner's circle. 4-year-old Chestnut gelding by Cantharis out of the Lonro mare, Hokey Okey. By Barry Schwartz, winning trader Andrew McKeever, winning a jockey Declan Cannon. It was bred in Kentucky by Caldara Farm Incorporated along with Flaxman Holdings Limited. Late pick 4, $134.13. 10-cent super, $230.30. Dollar superfecta, $2,303. Pick 6 this evening, $1,539.10. Carryover into the Wednesday card, $27,573.09. 5-9-12, a late pick 3, $47.58. 12-6 exacta from the nightcap, $176.48. Trifecta, $248.39. 9-12, a late double, $28.40. All right, there's all those payoffs again. The pick 4, the super, and the pick 6, better than $1,500 for that 20-cent single six. All right, there's the carryover, $27,573.09. Our pick 5, $227.66. Looked like 4 out of 5. $4.11 maybe. We'll get back to it to confirm it. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. There's a super high 5 carryover, $1,619.62. All right, so we've got a carryover in the super high 5 for Wednesday, better than $1,600, better than 27 G's for the 20-cent single six. So a couple of carryovers when racing resumes on Wednesday. Just going to get you that 4 out of 5, and we'll wrap it up. Hey, what do you know? I was right this time. $4.11 for 4 out of 5. Sure hope you had a great Saturday. Stick around, all sorts of great entertainment. Halfway Hammered performing at Bourbon and Brew. I'm not halfway hammered. Bourbon and Brew, that's our live entertainment this evening, fans, all the way up until midnight. We'll be back at it again Wednesday, 5:55. Sure hope you had a great night of racing. When leaving the track, please drive very carefully. This has been Racing from Turfway Park, Racing and Gaming. Good night, everyone.